that's very difficult. And this is old school, Virginia Woolf type shit. A room of one's own, okay? A room of one's own. So many people demand our time and our energy, but we owe it to ourselves to allow us to hear ourselves think. What the fuck do we think about it? Not what we read on Twitter, not what our friend told us, not what our parents make us feel. We have to take deep time away to know what we think. And I'm a born and raised New York City girl, and people are always like, how are you gonna live in LA or in New York City? I say, because I can hear myself think, okay? The amount of time we spend in our car, I say it's a blessing. I say it's a blessing. First of all, best sound booth. We have a famous sound engineer in the house. Best sound booth in the world is a car, and a Prius especially, okay? I can hear myself think. I write down weird little voice memos, hundreds of them on my phone, little notes on my whatever. Just, what do we think? This is the idea behind Own Your Voice. What do you think? And having the bravery to think about it so much that you're sure, this is what I think. A room of one's own. Protect your space, hear yourself think. Boundaries. Boundaries. Number 2, be brave enough to have tough conversations with those you love, okay? So many times there's those of us, we love them so much, but there's something wrong. It's like at 80% of where it needs to be, but it could be at 100 because I love them dearly. And to actually sit down with that person and be like, this, and this either hurts me, or this, and this is not working for the project, or this, and this makes me want to call you less, literally. And we let those things get worse and worse, and we let them corrupt. But it's interesting because the other person, I'm 100% guaranteed, feels it as well. But no one knows how to say it. But I have gone through so many tough conversations this year in a good way, which is like, I come from a place of wanting to make this better. I come from a place of wanting to make this better, so I'm going to tell you these things because I love you, and I want this to be so good. Get it done. Tell them. Get it done. I love you. Do it. Go through that. Don't let it fester. In the absence of information, negativity fills the void. Negativity. Everyone assumes the worst when you don't talk about it. Number 3. It's this thing I call atomic living. Atomic living. Live atomically. I love spontaneity, but there's only so much we can do in a day. But for me, spontaneity are the things that made me feel successful. My leap to go to LA, that was spontaneous, but it felt good, it was the right choice. The leap to tell M.I.A, I want to play the drums for you, it was the right choice. The decision, if I actually told someone, hey guys, I'm going to run a marathon of free bleeding, you think everybody's going to be like, yeah, that's a great idea, do that. No, you just go with your intuition. So atomic living is about using spontaneity productively. What I always try to do is think of the 3 or 4 things that I always do and I love. What are my things? Because for me, they've been the same forever. And if you think about them and you analyze your life, lots of things have remained the same. For me, they're music, feminism, fitness, and family. And that's it. Music, feminism, fitness, and family. And it's always been that way. And so if after this, one of y'all comes up to me like, yo, do you want to go on a bike ride? I'm like, oh, well, that's my fitness for the day. Fuck yeah, I want to go on a bike ride. And you're woke if you're coming to Girlschool 2 p.m. on a Saturday, so I'm bound to learn something. So that's feminism. And maybe we can play some amazing music on the way, and I'll learn from your Spotify playlist. So that's how I think. Because I don't like when the college counselors in Georgetown and Harvard used to sit us down and go, what's your 10-year plan? Fuck my 10-year plan. Think about it this way, I'm 27 now. If you ask 17-year-old Kiran, hey 17-year-old Kiran, what's your 10-year plan? Okay? She's gonna be like, oh, well, it'd be great to be skinny, right? Because that was the New York City vibe. I was in that teen vogue bullshit, I would. Yeah, I'd love to be skinny and, you know, like, what the fuck do we know when we're 10 years younger than that self? You think she's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm a drummer for M.I.A, I'm going to go to Harvard, I'm going to run a marathon, free bleeding. She didn't have her period at that point. Yeah, so you know what I mean? So it's like, how can we plan so far ahead? So atomic living, know the things that matter to you, know your values. Because then, ahead of time, if you've already done the work, you know the things that nourish you. As the atomic or spontaneous opportunities, emails, interactions, people come into your life, you have a clear vetting system. Does this nourish me? Yes. Does this nourish me? No. When I went to Harvard, you know how many FOMO type activities they have? Oh, you're not going to the networking event? Oh, you're not going on the boat cruise? Will drinking till 2 in the morning with bros nourish me? No. No. Will sleeping delicious 8 hours of sleep and no alcohol in my body nourish me? Yeah. That's that fitness, that self-care. Yes. So don't let FOMO fuck with you. Live atomically. Live atomically. Number 4. Don't fall for the likability trap. And this is specifically for the women in my audience. I was reading this book by Roxane Gay. And she said the best thing, it blew my mind. She said, one of the biggest problems is that women are socialized to be likable. Women are socialized to be likable. And so we are constantly sending fucking heart emojis, okay? Heart eyes, like. If someone asks us something and we don't want to do it, we either kind of duck away from it or we feel bad to say no because we are socialized to be likable. And that's extremely difficult. And I'm working on that myself. Instead of trying to please everybody, I have to know first for myself, do I want to do this? And I always tell my team, 2016 was a B+ year. Because I would say yes to all this shit that I didn't want to do, and then show up with a half-assed energy. So I don't even want to be here, but I felt bad and I don't want you to hate me, so I said yes, and now I'm here, and the energy is whack. It's actually more respectful to tell that person, I love you, but I don't want to do it. But I'll recommend 3 amazing women who probably are more perfect than I am for this opportunity. So don't fall for the likability trap. It's designed to hold us back. Our job is not to be likable. If someone fucks with you, they're gonna fuck with you more if you're like, nope, I'm busy, I'm practicing. I'm improving my craft. I'm getting better at the drums. I'm going for a bike ride. My job is not to be liked by you. My job is to elevate and celebrate the female voice. That's my job. So that's that. Number 5. Number 5 is good. Okay, number 5 is just slow by slow. Number 5 is slow by slow. And I'm laughing because only until recently did I know this is like an Indian thing. I think it's supposed to be bit by bit, little by little. But my mom says slow by slow. So I thought that was normal, slow by slow. So slow by slow, little by little. We live in a world where everything is according to male standards, okay? Everything's according to male. So it's a lot of testosterone, extra, fast, boy, you're killing it, you're slaying it, right? All that kind of, like, oh, you're fucking rocking it out. No, I'm not trying to rock it out. I'm so grateful I've managed to run from this bridge to this bridge, and it's 1.5 miles. I'm grateful I didn't die. I didn't slay. But for me, I made improvement. Slow by slow. Slow by slow. I learned the best phrase the other day from a piano. It was so extraordinary. He said, I don't fear the person who does 1,000 kicks in one day. I fear the person who does 1 kick a day for 1,000 days. Slow by slow. You just keep at it. And of course there's days of self-doubt and all this, but you just keep at it. You just shut out the noise and get on with it. And there's so much clutter. But I've been playing the drums forever. I've been talking about feminism forever. These are the only things that matter to me. They're the only things I'm going to keep doing. Slow by slow. And yes, it's okay, bad days, but you just get back on the horse and you get on with it. We are not competing with anybody. We are on our own terms. Yesterday you ran a mile, and today you ran 1.5, you are killing it. And that's that. That's the end of that. Okay, slow by slow. I really laughed at that one. Number 6 is straightforward. Fail forward. Fail forward. Just take some risks, okay? Otherwise, we're just going to be like, it's not ready, it's not ready, it's not ready. Then life goes by. Just fail forward. I always tell my team that too. It's like, okay, we're going to try something different. There's only 30 people in the audience. What's the worst that can happen? We have to try it. Try whatever you're working on in front of people. Know what works. I'm learning a million things right now. I shaped this talk in a different way than I usually do. I'm going to do a lot of reflecting on it afterwards. Fail forward. What's the worst that can happen? You just take some risk. Get on with it. Otherwise, we're just waiting and waiting. Oh, the piano's not perfect. Who gives a fuck? Just play your music. Fail forward. 7, contribute joy. Anytime you're in a situation, always ask, what can I contribute to make this better? to reduce the stress of those around me, okay? People come up to me all the time, young kids, when I talk to them in schools and colleges. Oh, I really want to get this internship, I really want to get this job. And then I read their cover letter, and if the cover letter is the kid telling the company why it's going to be really good for the kid to work at this company. Yeah, I'm like, Spotify fucking knows that it's going to be great for you to work there. That's not the vibe. You gotta come in and be like, Spotify, I'm 22. I have my ear to the ground. I'm a kid. I know culture. You guys are tech bros. You don't know shit. I can curate your playlist. You know what I mean? You gotta come in and have that self-worth. This is how I can make your life better. Yeah, I'm a kid, I'm 22, and you're a giant tech company. I'm still coming and telling you how I can make your life better. That's how you create value for yourself. That's what people want you around all the time. They're like, when they're here, life is better. Your job is to reduce the stress of those around you. Contribute joy. When you walk into a situation, ask, how can I improve this? And we undervalue ourselves. We assume powerlessness instead of power. I don't know why. But when you walk in, you have to analyze, what am I good at? And what can I contribute? That's all we need. We just need you to be your best self. That's it. Number 8. This is a very business school thing, but I'm so obsessed with this. Okay. Different forms of value. Okay, we're on time, we're okay. Different forms of value. We as musicians, we're always like, oh, we're not going to get paid, I don't want to do the gig. Or the other extreme is like, one second. I'm so into this, I'm just really sharing my heart for you. I really thought about these for you. I hope you know that. I really put some work yesterday to think about these for you. And I'm just out of breath because I'm so excited. One second. So different forms of value means this. When you go into any situation, you have to think, what are the things besides money that might be valuable to me? There's a very famous story when you take a negotiations class. I'm so obsessed with this. There's 2 sisters, okay, and they're fighting for the last orange because each of them have to make a different recipe. So the parent comes in, notice the gender-neutral choice. Maybe it's a dad, maybe it's a mom, maybe it's somebody in between. Comes in, and they say, God, sister, stop fighting for this orange. God, okay, fine. Half. Half to you, sister 1, and half to you, sister 2. They go off in their separate ways and they make their recipe. But had they communicated about how they're defining value, they would have known that one sister just wanted the outside of the rinds, and the other sister just needed the inside, the pulp, for her recipe. And so sometimes when we don't talk, when we just say we need this number and it's not going to work otherwise, it's a lose-lose. You have to know ahead of time what matters to you, what can you gain from something, and really think about value in so many different ways. Travel, meeting somebody, a potential sponsor in the audience, a friend of a friend, practice, free practice. Every time we play a shitty show with one person in the audience, I'm like, sick, free practice, didn't have to pay bedrock, didn't have to pay, that's so real, you have to be positive like that. Define value in different ways. You see, business, it's a bad reputation. Why? Because capitalism took the exchange of value, which is a good thing, I think, and made it about greed. And instead it became a game. It's like, how much can I suck from this thing for the least amount of money? How much oil can I drill and pay the fewest dollars? We gamified it, and that's what we're living in today. That's this Donald Trump brute force, not listening, cram it through bullshit energy. But at the very least, I'd like to think that humanity is collaborative. If you come to me and I come to you, the thing we make is greater than our individual parts. And that's business. That's a good thing. It makes me want to be better at what I do so that I can improve your life. So don't let business give you a negative energy. At its core, it's just the exchange of value, and that is a good thing. And I'm going to tell you about the future as female in a second, because that's what the fuck that is. Okay? Gloria Steinem says we are linked and not ranked. Linked, not ranked. So profound. The patriarchy and the male energy is very dominance-oriented, is very triangle-oriented. M.I.A. and I used to talk about this all the time. She talks about triangles. We don't want to live in a world with triangles. We want to be linked, not ranked. Linked is this idea of exchanging value. Okay, number 9. Help women and woke men, okay? Help women and woke men. That's my rule. Help women and woke men. And obviously, genders in between who are also woke, okay? Help women. Elevate and celebrate the female voice. Even if women always complain, we're competing, she's rude to me, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I don't care. You better help her. You better help her. Because you're not really you're helping her, but really what you're doing is you're doing a little crack at the patriarchy. The patriarchy's very existence depends on us. Its existence depends on our competition with each other. For it to exist, we're not talking to each other. You know, stigma is one of the most effective forms of oppression. The fact that we as women are not talking about our periods all the time, normally, carrying normal fucking tampons to the fucking bathroom to deal with ourselves instead of hiding. And the amount of times I've done the toilet paper bullshit situation, we don't talk about that. It's designed that way. Stigma is one of the most intelligent forms of oppression. If we're not talking, they are winning. So you better do your part, you better elevate and celebrate the female voice, and woke men are welcome. I also wrote down a sign that I saw at the Women's March in DC last weekend. Pussies united shall never be divided. So that's good. Yes. And then here's the last one. You know, I wrote down this, but I want to explain it. I wrote, we must make our own systems and criteria for success. And a lot of women have conversations in panels and all these articles or whatever, like, how do I break into the music world? How do I break into the corporate world? How do I break into hip-hop, right? I say, fuck that. Hip-hop is good because it is the storytelling of black men in America. It's their journey. It's their story. It's their art. It's their pain. And who am I to tell somebody else, your misogyny, you know, obviously, I love trap music so much, so it's difficult to listen to sometimes because of all the misogyny. But at the same time, those group of people in our country have experienced so much oppression, it came out somewhere. And it's honest that it came out on the women. And a lot of black men, as they go through their journey, I've had so many conversations about this, they know that black men stand on the shoulders of black women. They know, that's real. But that's because it comes from the same systematic white colonial patriarchy, it's the same energy. And that's them dealing with it. So when we say let's break into hip-hop, listen, I'm about to rap for you on the stage, I'm inspired by hip-hop daily, but I don't think we as women should be breaking into shit that wasn't designed for us. I don't. We must design things where people are knocking at our door and they're like, dang, these chicks are making this dope fucking music, I want to be part of it. These chicks are over here innovating some dope fucking shit. They're going to the moon. This movie about these 3 women, come on. We have to do our own thing. Corporations were designed with the intention of having a wife at home. So then we're talking in the 80s, how do we bring women into the workplace? But the whole thing is designed with the assumption that you have someone taking care of your kids. I mean, the women were wearing fucking suits. They were masculinizing. Our job as women isn't to masculinize. We all have our own fluidity. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm wearing fucking androgynous shit on this stage. But I'm talking about teaching women as a way for them to succeed, to masculinize. No! I want to be femme. I want to celebrate these beautiful breasts I have. I want to be femme. So, when we talk about power and accessing and how to be women is break in, to me, I'm on that feminist utopia vibe. You know, let's go build our own shit. The future is female. The future is female. So that's what we say. We have to show what it looks like. What does the alternative look like? Because if it's not good enough, we're going to stay in this hyper male Donald Trump type shit. Okay, and it works. We can all pout. He's elected. So we have to build our alternatives, and that's your job. Each of you have to build what does the good look like. Set an example. Be leaders in your own community. Show us what it looks like to lead with femininity, to lead with authenticity, to own your voice. So this is my talk for today. Thank you so much for being with me.